Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of R5 Adventures. Today I'm going to show you how to do a realistic 3D gunshot wound. Whether that's for just a Halloween costume where you got shot, or for a zombie costume where that zombie got shot. To start off, you would need some Kleenex. Split that in half so it's 1 ply instead of 2 ply. I ripped it into a strip. And then that strip you're going to roll it up. You aren't going to need this big of a strip, but you're going to kind of roll it so it's circular. And once you get to the size you want it to be, you circle it around. You can kind of close off that circle, and then you can rip the remaining tail off. So once you have your circle, there it is. That's going to be your bullet wound. Now we're using the homemade do-it-yourself latex. I will link that in the description on how to make it. That's how it looks once it's all made. It's not too thick, it's not too thin. This stuff does not keep long though, guys. If you make it, you're going to have to use it or throw it away because it does get moldy. But we're going to put it on her forehead. You're going to put a layer on the forehead. Get your glasses off. Layer on the forehead, not too thick of a layer. And then we're going to put our bullet hole right where we want it. And then you take another piece of that 1 ply Kleenex and you put that over the hole. Take an eraser, works really well, and press down in the middle of the hole so it indents. And then you can rip off this excess. Now you let that dry. You can't do anything until that's fully dried because otherwise you're just going to start pulling it all off. So we're going to let that dry before we start applying the makeup. So far, easy enough, right? Now, once it's dry, like I'm letting it dry still, it's not ready yet. You're going to use some makeup. You want to get some foundation. I've just got some e.l.f. foundation that you're going to put over that. And then you have your red and your black. You can use makeup, but this is costume makeup. And then you have your fake blood. So you let that dry up. I found using like a paintbrush or a paintbrush style worked best for applying the makeup. You might find something else works good. I liked using the paintbrush. I found using my fingers or a makeup brush that didn't work well. I know with regular latex, if you use a makeup brush, it will destroy it. I don't know if the same goes for this, so keep that in mind. If you're using a good makeup brush, you may destroy it. But once it's dried up some, you're going to apply the makeup over it to help blend it in a little bit with the skin.
It feels like you're tickling my forehead.
The cat wants to go. That's why he's moving like that.
No, I just moved him.
Now it's kind of blended in. We are doing a zombie look on her this year, so if it's not 100% blended, it's not going to be a huge issue. It's not realistic to begin with as far as that goes. You just want it to look like it really is a wound. Now in the center of that hole, you're going to put some black makeup. So again, using the paintbrush, you're going to darken the center of the hole with black. And then you're going to use some red on the outer edges.
I see the fake one match.
And then your final step is going to be the blood. The blood is what's going to make it the most realistic. So you're going to put some blood like at the center here. And dab that around the forehead some. This looks more realistic than that red paint. Now, if you look at realistic gunshot wounds, it may not look exactly as this. Like, we're obviously not going to have a 100% realistic look, but everyone always puts blood around a wound. The difference is how old of a wound is it, what colors you're going to go with. The dripping blood is going to make it look more realistic. So you put some dripping blood coming down, so it's going to drip from the wound. She's getting cross-eyed looking at the dripping blood. But, yeah, I put a little more blood around it this time than I wanted to. But it happens. I'm going to put a little bit more drip. And that is a simple way of how to make a gunshot wound. You could also do multiple holes and make it look like rotting skin on a zombie and just do multiple holes next to each other. And you'd have that rotting skin look. That's the gunshot wound, guys. Simple enough. Hopefully that helps you with making a simple Halloween costume. Hope you guys have an amazing Halloween. Thank you for joining us. Hope you have an amazing day. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit that subscribe, share it out, leave us a comment, and leave us a like. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.